some news. As most of you know, I've been job hunting for the past couple months. Ever since leaving Big Sur, I haven't been able to find work for the holiday season, so I'm falling behind. So it's been very stressful. After leaving PMC, actually, as I was leaving PMC, I was offered a position to do camp hosting for another campground that they just acquired, which I wasn't ready to do because I had just gotten over that summer of doing that, and that didn't seem like it was going to be a good fit for me, so I declined. I started to, regret that decision when I couldn't find work. So I tested the waters, and I contacted my old supervisor there, and she informed me that they are looking for an IT guy. I'll be located near their headquarters, and I will be doing my job mostly remotely, I was told. So that's going to leave me a lot of time to travel and stuff if I can do most of my job remotely, which is a plus for me, because that's what I really want to do. I'd like to be a digital nomad and, live and work while I'm on the road. Now, I will have to make, I will have to come back to do actual computer repair and stuff like that, physical stuff where I need to be in the same town, but I take my house with me. So if I need to go to a campground somewhere, I'll just pull up. If I'm going to be there for like a week, I can pull up and, stay there for a week, do my job, and then hit the road again. If I don't need to be there for a week, I was told I was going to have use of the company vehicles to drive from the location where I'm going to be stationed at to different campgrounds, etc. So it seems like it's, custom made for me, this job. It's really coming at the most opportune time, right at the wire, which is great, and I'm looking forward to it. I really hope that this ends up being the kind of job that I'm told it is, so I get to travel and work and maintain my lifestyle without having to bum money from my subscribers, which I really, really appreciate all you guys' help. It really got me through. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what I would do. I would be, I don't know, I'd be stressing out somewhere in the desert probably. But luckily that didn't happen. So all right, so I wanted to share that news with you guys. I'm on my way there now. I'm leaving Nevada, and I should be there by either late tonight. It's a 7-hour drive, so I doubt I'm going to be making it all the way there tonight. But I'm going to try my hardest to get as far as I can, because tomorrow is supposed to be a very high wind day, like it was yesterday. And yes, it was miserable. I definitely could not drive in it. This thing, it's like pulling a sail. So whenever the wind blows, you can feel it a lot. So I'm going to try to get most of my driving done today, and then maybe a couple of hours tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be very close to my destination, so I can just drive the last couple hours in the morning and get there in the morning. But we'll see. Right now, I'm just grateful and relieved, and yeah, relieved is the best word for it. Let's turn this camera around, just look at my view for right now. This is my favorite thing about driving, about being on the road. Look at the expanse. Look at how beautiful the sun is coming up, the mountains in the horizon, the road leading off into nowhere. Alright, so I got a flat tire on the trailer. When it rains it pours, but it was a patch. I didn't need to buy 2 new tires, which is great. The tires are still in good condition. I just ran over something, I'm not sure what it was. He patched it up, lit it on fire. I've never seen them do that before. and I'm back on the road again. I just stopped for lunch at this little rest area here on Highway 58, and then I'm off. I think I might make it to Bakersfield today, maybe a little past, and then I'll continue the rest of the trip tomorrow. So good morning, everybody. Man, yesterday was a day and a half. So I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, I got a flat tire on my trailer, the right side one there. I was in Boron, California, B-O-R-O-N, and because the highway went through that little city, and as I was at a light, a cop pulled up right next to me and pointed down and was like, you know, your tire's flat. I'm like, oh. So I pulled over, and yep, my tire was flat. Luckily, there was a garage, you know, half a block away, and I went there. The guys helped me with that tire. They patched it up. It was just a hole, like a nail hole, so they patched it up. 15 bucks, not bad. I was on the road in like, you know, 10-15 minutes. Before I get to my next stop, or as I get to my next stop, I stopped for lunch at the Flying J's, and what's that city? Tehachapi, I want to say. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but so I get to the Flying J's there, and I notice a sound, like a strange sound, and I pull over and I look at my trailer tire, and the tire is gone. Like, it's not flat, it's just not there anymore. It's the rim and then like little pieces of the tire. I don't know when it happened. I really don't know when, because it's attached to my trailer, so I can't feel it dragging or anything. And I, you know, I was keeping my eye on it. I'm assuming that it happened, I don't know. It looks like it happened on the highway, because that tire was destroyed. I don't know how long I was driving that way, but you know, I guess thank God for small favors, that nothing was worse. So, needless to say, I found out that I don't have a tool, a ratchet or a socket to fit the lug nuts of my trailer. So I learned that. So I need to get one of those soon. Luckily, as I was inside the Loves, you know, asking for directions to a tire shop, and you know, asking to see if I can leave the trailer parked there while I, you know, go do all my, you know, go get it and all that stuff. I come back out, and there's a guy in a truck looking at my camper, admiring it or whatever. And so I asked him to see if he had any tools, and luckily he did have a tool to get my my tire off. So I did that. I went to the nearest tire shop. The guys there were great. It's called The Tire Shop in the same city, Tehachapi, I want to pronounce it. Excellent. 40 bucks for that tire. Changed it, put it back on, went back, had the other one changed. So now I have 6 brand new tires, so I don't have to worry about them anymore, which is good. But man, that took all day, and it was very stressful, but it got done. So thank you. And I want to say thanks for everybody who's been wishing me well and good luck finding a job and all that, because I'm starting my new one. Sorry, every time I hear a sound now from the trailer, I get antsy. But I got 2 new tires, so I'm not really too worried about that. The road is a little rough, but it's not potholey, which is good. So I'm on my way there now. It is 6:52 in the AM, and according to my nav, let's see here, I'm on 58 West, traveling 12 miles to 99 North. It says I'm 2.5 hours away from the campground. So 7, 8, 9, 30. With the way I drive, it's going to be 10:30, and then I'm planning on stopping in Paso Robles, how they pronounce it locally, I guess, Paso Robles, for you know, supplies, food and stuff like that, because again, it's at another campground, and with no cell phone service and that stuff, it's only going to be Wi-Fi. Paso, luckily, it's not like Big Sur where the nearest city was an hour in either direction. Paso looks like it's a lot closer on the map, maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, which is going to be great. And I want to give a shout out to Epic Blue Rat 999. He's building a yurt. I've always wanted one. I think that when so my goal with this whole thing is to find land, buy land, and make it like an impromptu RV park, you know, where people can come and, you know, hang out with me and spend the night, you know, free dry camping kind of thing. Look at all the orange trees. I don't know if you guys can see them out the window that way, but they're all orange groves. Oh yeah, so when I find that land and do that, I want to have like a yurt on there. I'd like to have like a schoolie, you know, cool places for people that don't have their own rigs to, you know, to rent out, like an Airbnb kind of thing. And then if people have their own rigs, they can just pull up and, you know, hang out, have campfires and food and drink and that kind of stuff. So back to Epic Blue Rat 999. He's building a yurt, which is awesome. I can't wait to see it. He's made a lot of progress so far in a really short amount of time. It took me, you know, the better part of a year to build my camper from beginning to end, and he's pretty far along. He's got the floor in, he's got the walls up, structure, and all that stuff. There's still a little ways to go, but it's coming along. I'm excited for him. And if this job is really going to be remote, like if I could really do it remotely, I'd like to go visit him. I think he's in North Carolina, and maybe give him a hand, you know, building it and stuff, because I know he has a full-time job, and it takes a lot out of you to work a full-time job and then come home and have to do, you know, the projects that you want to do. So I'm sure he could use a hand, but we'll see what part of the process he's in by the time that time comes. What else? Let's see, the RTR. It was nice this year again. I'm a little hesitant about going. I mean, I know I like going because, you know, a lot of my friends go there, a lot of my traveling buddies and stuff, so it's nice to hang out with them. I can't stand the road in and out. It's very rocky, and I mean, even though I have 6 brand new tires now, I still don't like that road. It really gives me anxiety. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be attending it next year, or if I do, I might not drive all the way down to the RTR. I might park further up the road where the road's a little nicer, and then walk, because, you know, the land's all connected. So I might park, you know, at a different area closer to, like, okay, so the road in is paved to a certain point, and then it's not paved. And then it gets worse from not paved. It's just, you know, regular natural ground with giant rocks and potholes, and it's treacherous. Just thinking about it gives me angina. But yeah, so that's, I remember the first year I attended, I didn't want to, you know, I told myself the same thing, and then this year, same. I just don't, it just doesn't make me comfortable driving those roads. I know a lot of people don't have problems with it, and good for you. I do. I just feel like I'm always risking a flat tire, you know, to hang out, and I can hang out anywhere. I mean, I have my house with me, so I can go anywhere to hang out, and we can make these kind of gatherings anywhere. So that's kind of why I wanted to, you know, to buy land and to do that, is to have my own, like, little RTR. So we'll see about next year's RTR. We'll see. I'm not going to, you know, say no right now, but I'm hesitant. All right, so I'll record more in a little bit. Alrighty, so here's camp for right now anyway. I just pulled up into the spot just for the day. They haven't picked a permanent spot for me yet, or even a long-term temporary spot for me yet, unless I stay here. Anyway, let's take a little video around here. So this is the main road that I came in. I'm gonna get a video of that some other time. I just didn't this time. There's a ranger station. I'm not sure who that is. And these are the grounds, and there's more camping up that road too. There are other little picnic tables and little campsites and stuff that you can go into. Day use only. So, oh no, it said fee area, not day use. So you would have to pay. Obviously, it's like a campground. I'm gonna cut all this out. All right, so that's it for now. More later.